wonderful town. We came here last year in December and came with our children and had a great time wandering around here one very cold, wet night. I think we walked all the streets of Cove that evening, and we were up the hill, up to the cathedral, and we checked out all the pubs. I know the pharmacy. I'm going to go tomorrow. So it was really a privilege to have the opportunity to come back to Cove and do something as special as this. So I should tell you a little bit about how the relationship with Joe and Leading Edge started. Before I actually took up the job as CEO of the Australian Healthcare and Hospitals Association, I've only been in this job for 2 months. About 3 months ago, somebody contacted me from my new employing organisation and said, oh, there's someone from Ireland that wants to come and meet you on your first day. Is that okay? And I said, well, I suppose so. And I think Joe arrived about 10:30 on day one, and I was in the office by 9 o'clock on day one, and we sat down and I thought, well, I should do the CEO sort of thing and tell him about what the organisation does, but I don't really know what it does. So I sort of wished it, and he told me what he did, and I thought, well, that sounds pretty interesting. And he said it came from Ireland and came from Cork, and I said, oh, it's in Cork, pretty close to Cork last year. In fact, we drove around Cork for quite a while trying to find our way to Cove last year. And then he said, oh, I come from Cove. And I thought, okay, well, this is looking promising. Now, I did, as Joe said, I did tell him that I was going to be in Cove in September, and that sort of became a little bit of a goal point, really. Why would I go to Cove for a business arrangement? Well, I've got to have some business. Got to get that all happening. And miraculously, in the last 2 months, we've actually managed, I think, to pull together a relationship which is going to start to be something very dynamic, I feel, in the future. We had our first sort of foray into exposing the relationship with Leading Edge this week in Canberra. So on Tuesday, the day that David and I flew out of Canberra, we had a major symposium on universal healthcare, and we had probably Australia's leading health decision makers at that conference. A small conference, 90 or 100 people at it, but they were all very influential players, and we had a display from Leading Edge there. So all of those people now know about it. There's lots of people asking questions about it. It's running live on our website. We're tweeting about it and Facebooking, and we're doing the social media thing in time. So I'm really confident and very excited that Leading Edge is going to be very closely associated with the Australian Healthcare and Hospitals Association and our members, who comprise basically all of the public healthcare system in Australia. So that's around 760 hospitals across Australia, public hospitals, and about 300 private hospitals that deliver public services. And then the primary healthcare sector, the full primary healthcare sector across Australia, which delivers allied health and primary health services. They're keen and desperate, really, to find ways to improve the way we deliver healthcare services in Australia. We think we do a pretty good job, but we can always do better. And probably like in Ireland, there's waiting times to get into emergency departments, there's waiting times for elective surgery, there's processes that don't work quite as well as they should do and get in the road of delivery of high quality services. And that's what I think the leading training that Leading Edge offers can do to help us. It can help us move into a little bit of a better space in terms of waiting times in particular. So I think we're going to have a great reception from our members for Leading Edge, and I feel that in a couple of years' time, we're inviting somebody else here, Joe, maybe from, I don't know, what's another faraway country? South Africa or somewhere else. They speak English, I'll be using to translate the courses. You can say, we've got this great business in Canada, we've got this stunning business in Australia, so that's my hope for the outcomes of tonight. Thank you very much for having me.